You're listening to the Cosmic Celebrity Podcast, where spiritually gifted persons receive information and tips on awakening their consciousness to develop and integrate their abilities in their daily life through spiritual growth. Here's your host, Athena Lucene.
Welcome to episode 6 of the Cosmic Celebrity Podcast here at athenalucene.com. And we are delightfully flowing forward in the energy and spirit of love in an effortless, co-creating ease. On this episode, I'll be sharing with you why love is the most powerful ability that you can cultivate as a spiritually gifted person. You'll also receive divine downloads and energy healing that will naturally realign your vibrational frequency to your unique energy signature, which is your soul essence and cosmic celebrity having a physical life experience as you step into and live your life purpose. Love is the foundational vibration that all other positive emotions and vibrations were created from. And the more you emanate and the more you tap into the essence of divine love and expressions of it throughout your daily life, the more abundant you become, the more expanded you become in your perception of your reality and the reality of others, how you view others in your life. So love is the essential nature of the divine, non-physical, life-giving, life-creating, life-energizing essence. And through love is what all creation came from. And the more you can, through your abilities, connect and develop them more and sense them and ultimately seek love and expressions of love in your life and expressions of being love to others in your life, the more expanded your reality becomes. Because love is the ultimate key, the energy of love, the expressions of love, the divine knowing of love, the divine giving and receiving of love. That is the ultimate key to unlock multiple flows of abundances in your life simultaneously. Even if you don't have all the information, even if you are not developed in your abilities, even if you've not successfully integrated your abilities in your physical life, even if you have not arrived to a state of understanding and knowledge and wisdom of how to balance the non-physical and physical visionary perspective that you have through your abilities, if love is ultimately what you seek to express, which is the ultimate nature of the non-physical presence and consciousness that all your abilities and giftedness stems from. If you are seeking to be a true expression of divine love and be the expressions of the divine nature in all aspects of your life and in all aspects, then all things come to your immediate aid and your immediate assistance. So in simpler terms, while you're having your life experience, it's so easy to take on the subliminal programs or the suggestions offered by society or offered by other persons who are unawareingly not connected with the divine within them, or because of a life challenge or because of situations that they are basing how they feel or perceiving their reality based on not having something that they want in their life. If they are expressing to you expressions that are non-loving or unloving, that is not aligned with the nature of the divine, it's challenging, and it's upon you to be that spiritual champion that you are as a spiritually gifted person to express love. So that means being kind even when part of you doesn't feel like being so kind, right? It's a little bit challenging to be kind to persons who are not kind to you. It's the rising to the occasion and saying the kind words or offering the kind gestures in a situation that it would be counterintuitive in terms of the third dimensional construct and the programmings and the egotistical suggestions that come forward from illusions, the illusions that there's separateness, the illusions that all is not well, the illusions that there's nothing but fear and apathy and scarcity and persons are not in control of what happens to them and all these other type of spiraling downward emotional vibrations. And when you, as a spiritually gifted person, however, have an innate natural ability to be able to connect to the higher nature of the non-physical essence, life-giving, life-energizing, abundant essence, you become a vessel for that love and light consciousness. And this is why it's very important for you to develop this ability, to become a spiritual champion, be a spiritual champion in as many expressions and interactions as possible. Because ultimately, as you express love, no matter what happens, always be kind, always seek to be a blessing to yourself and to others. Always seek to use kind words, always seek to empathize with others, always seek to be compassionate with others, always seek to offer encouragement, upliftment, always seek to expand and share your light with others. Once you do this, no matter what the circumstances is, and I know that you're probably thinking, well, Athena, how can I be an expanded version of love, the expressions of love, when I am perceiving another person that's being unkind to me, or they're not appreciating me, or they are not being equally as kind or even putting any effort? Well, see, that's the key. In those key experiences, that's when it's more important for you to expand and radiate your love and light consciousness, because you can never go wrong when your true intention is to share your love and light. The more you share your love and light, the more you open up your own consciousness to more abundance, to more spiritual insight, to more spiritual connectedness, to more well-being, to more peace of mind, to more miraculous outcomes, to more universal and supernatural support, to more strengthened intuition, through more longevity, to more havingness of your heart's desires. Love is the key to manifesting that divine, purposeful, and fulfilling life, because love shatters all emotions of shame and guilt and jealousy and apathy. Love shatters the false illusions, because love is the ultimate nature of the love and light consciousness that's within you. And so the idea is, if you are focusing your mind and setting your intentions that in every interaction, you will encourage others, you will bless others with love, you will bless everything and everyone with love, you will revel in divine appreciation for everything that is manifesting in your life, every life experience, every opportunity to rise to the challenge and rise to the occasion and do the most unthinkable things, the most unthinkable, kind, loving deeds and gestures, so that it literally shocks the other person, if they're ready to receive love, into a better way of being, meaning they are also going to be inspired to be a better version of themselves. They are going to also be inspired to shine their light within them a little brightly, because you have demonstrated that. There's nothing more attention getting than when someone is being an expression of divine love and light. I remember I was in traffic, many years ago, and I was experiencing myself in a less than preferred way. And I was in traffic, I was a little bit impatient, and I honked my horn at someone in my impatience, my lower vibrations of impatience. And the person blew me a kiss and smiled at me. And I was just so taken back that that person responded in such a loving way. Usually that type of behavior would attract more of that behavior, right? But that person, either awareingly or unawareingly, was able to literally shatter the trajectory of that negative vibe, that negative, kind of like impatience, frustration. She was able to just literally break that trajectory of negative emotions, negative vibrational flow of actions and activity through one loving gesture of blowing me a kiss. Now, was she seeking to do this? Who knows? But the bottom line is, instead of like honking her horn back at me or, screaming some kind of profanity at me or whatever the situation that, there would be a reasonable expectation to have gotten. Instead, she literally like just blew me a kiss and smiled. Like it was the most upsetting thing initially, but then I realized, oh my goodness, that's the key. Whenever there's a negative forward momentum of negative manifestations or negative behavior or, kind of like this ricochet of, two persons thinking negative thoughts or kind of like in this like negative co-creation of negative emotions, negative thoughts towards each other, negative projections, literally, if you literally just express a loving gesture, say a loving gesture, it could be something you say, it could be something you do. But if it's loving, if it's more of higher consciousness, love and light, the simplest gestures literally breaks that negative flow of negativity, negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative behavior towards each other, which ultimately, literally, everyone is a reflection of you. And so I, from that experience, realized that, wait a minute, love is that's another reason why love is the most powerful ability that anyone can have. Anyone really, but particularly a spiritually gifted person, because you're essentially here. And with these gifts and abilities, you're essentially able to connect effortlessly through your giftedness and use the vibrations of love, the vibrations of harmony, the vibrations of higher love and light consciousness to literally cut through and shatter the momentum of any false illusion, any negative energetical downward spiral in an instant, literally because you've shared your light, literally because you have, through your powers, through your spiritually giftedness, through the use of these abilities as life tools, literally became more conscious in a moment where, okay, there is something that is being projected and there's an energetic flow towards a manifestation or behavior that is not of the nature of the higher love and light consciousness that's within you. And so the idea is, more times than not, when you are standing in the truth of your light, your own love and light, your unique divine spark, your cosmic celebrity, your divine purpose, your acceptance of your abilities, your acceptance and willingness to develop more and to emanate more love and light consciousness in all situations, you literally change the trajectory of the future that's not been manifested as yet. And this is important because if a person does not change or is not mindful of the things that they're thinking, how they're using their abilities, what they're intending to create, if they're not consciously present with their life, they can ultimately contribute to negative manifestations or more manifestations collectively that are undesired. And so if you are seeking abundance in your life, if you're seeking to be a blessing to others, if you're seeking to stand in the truth of your purpose, if you're seeking to be the best and highest version of yourself, if you're seeking more integration with your soul essence, the divine within you that's connected to the ultimate life-giving, life-energizing, conscious, the nature of that non-physical presence and consciousness, then it simply means that you are opening up your consciousness to be this expression in all areas of your life. And so the more you're more patient with your children, more patient with others, more harmonious with your environment, more harmonious with a situation, seeking harmonious solutions that are win-win solutions, the more you can share your love and light, the more you can be the reason for a smile on someone's face in your life, whether it's just a cashier at a store that you went to that day. It doesn't have to be with your own personal loved ones. The idea is to see an aspect of yourself in everyone that you come across and that you interact with. And the more you can interact in a more harmonious, loving way, this is the key to opening up more abundance in your life, more supernatural insights, more aha moments, more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding of how to integrate and develop your abilities. So love is the key when you literally don't know what else to do, or if there's a situation that's manifested that you absolutely don't know what to do, you absolutely don't have the insights about, you don't have the information, you're not aware, you're not able to perceive whatever it is that is meant for you to perceive from an expanded higher love and light consciousness. If you simply just focus on being love, just being love, showing love, until the insights come to you. Connect more with your intuition in these moments so that you are learning and so that you are growing through your spiritual growth, through your spiritual efforts, through your spiritual maturity. Allow for divine grace and knowledge to be outpoured on you. It's kind of like why they say if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. Well, yeah, it's like if you are not able in certain moments, challenging moments, moments of adversity, moments of even loving and joyous experiences, always looking to experience and offer and gesture more and more love, deeper love, particularly to the relationships that are really challenging, right? I think you can all think of relationships that are really, really challenging to offer more love, but I want to invite you to welcome these challenges, because when you are able to radiate and expand your love and light consciousness, particularly with the challenging relationships in your life, you essentially are able to develop more, get more intuitive insights about yourself. You're able to learn more. You're able to be more guided, allow yourself to open up to more abundance, divine manifestations, and you are able to then exemplify your spiritual championness to someone else who is, then challenged to rise to the occasion and be a better version of themselves. So love is absolutely the most powerful ability that you can demonstrate, because it's a key to higher mind. It's a key to unlocking the key to higher consciousness. It's a key to elevating your euphoric state. It's a key to maintaining an effortless flow. It's a key to having constant, continual well-being and peace of mind and, inspirations that of ways you can be a blessing to others, experiencing more happiness, more passion, more joy, love. Simply love, smile more, share your giftedness with others more, be kind more, do more loving things, say kind and uplifting and encouraging words, really be present with other people in your life, really understand where they're coming from, really seek and set an intention of how you can diffuse a situation, be more harmonious in a situation, be more willing to hear the perspective of others, be more willing to learn from others, be more willing to allow others to learn and grow from you, from your experience as you learn from their experience, because it's about this co-creative collective consciousness where we're all connected. The disconnection is merely an illusion. And so the idea is the more you connect with your intuition, with your soul essence, you will realize that love is the ultimate emotion. Love is the ultimate expression that you are meant to manifest in your life so that others can benefit from it, so you can benefit from it, so that whatever challenge that you're experiencing, so that it can literally dissolve, through the means of supernatural, miraculous outcomes and manifestations, where the challenges serve you, where the relationships that were so tough and so seemingly impossible, all of a sudden they become harmonized because you've decided that you are going to expand and radiate, expand the divine love consciousness from you in all situations, no matter what. Your focus, your mental focus is always how you can be a blessing to that person, how you can have a win-win solution, how you can be loving, how you can honor somebody else and allow them to honor you, how you can be present with somebody else, how you can become like literally the highest supernatural version of you. And when your focus is this as a spiritually gifted person, oh my goodness, the abundance is always going to flow around you never endingly. You're always going to have insights about ways that more of what you need to stand in your purpose and more of what you need for more fulfillment, more enjoyment, more happiness in your life. Literally, things will find you. The path will literally find you. You don't have to chase down anything. It literally comes to you because you are standing in the truth of your divine essence. You are standing in the truth of your highest potentiality and your spiritual growth, your commitment to your efforts to continually develop yourself and become more of the embodiment of the non-physical love and light nature and expressions of that, which is, love, joy, happiness, peace, prosperity, harmony, creativity, peace of mind, well-being. The list goes on and on and on. All higher vibrational emotions, all higher states of emotions that make you feel the sensations that you are gifted, you are special, you are wonderfully made, you are a masterpiece. You are divine. You are special in your own way. You are continually cultivating more and more greatness towards your potential because you are meant to become all that you're created to be and express your full potentiality in all areas of your life. You are meant to be able to stand truthfully and strengthfully and courageously as the center in your reality because it's what you're meant to do. And literally just from the truth of that essence, from the energy of the standing in that truth and divine purposefulness of you, your intentions, your divine loving intentions, literally just everything just comes to you effortlessly because you are standing in the highest vibration that there can ever be of abundance, which is love, self-love, love for others, love for life, love for creation, love for the planet, love for nature, love for literally everything and the presence and consciousness that is in everything. And so once you stand harmoniously and powerfully within this divine truth, literally everything is reflecting and emanating love back to you. So literally your reality becomes more and more of an effortless ease because you've tapped into what is the truth and highest emotion, the key that is the key to all other abundances. And so love more, slow down, be more present in your life, love a little bit more deeper. Start with yourself, start with your own self-acceptance and appreciation and sense of worthiness for all that is good and even beyond all that is good. Stand in the deservability of abundance, of divine abundance. And then from there, allow your overpouring abundance to then overflow to others around you as you share your love and light consciousness so that others get permission, allow permission for them to be standing in the truth of their purpose and be inspired to express more love, not back to you alone, but to others around them. Love is contagious. Energy is contagious. Loving, light-filled energy is truly contagious. And it is part of the reason why it's one of the most powerful abilities that you can have. Because when you absolutely don't know what else to do, when you absolutely don't have the spiritual insights because you haven't awakened to the awareness of receiving them as yet, if you simply just focus on how can I express more love to myself? How can I express more love to others? How can I just be a better version of myself? How can I sit more with and be more present with my feelings and how I'm experiencing my reality, whether it's something that's wanted or unwanted? When you start asking these powerfully love-charged questions, how to express and be more love, literally, it is like the path to quantum leaps in your manifestations, in the ability for you to allow more abundance to you and flow more love and light consciousness to you. And ultimately, that's the reason you're here. You're literally here to create one adventure after another that is meaningful to you, rich experiences that is full of learning experiences. It's full of evolution, conscious evolutionary and elevating understanding of yourself and others and, the planet and the world and the universe and how everything comes together and how everything is connected and how everything is syncopated. And literally, love is the key. It is the key. If you don't remember anything else, or if nothing else resonates with you about this podcast, my intention is that the message of love love and the expressions and the gestures of love resonate with you to a point where you begin to reflect, self-reflect, and begin asking yourself, how can you be an expression of divine love more? How can you be a blessing to others? How can you create more wealth so that you can be more generous to others? How can you embody abundances of all kind more often, where it becomes, your new normal, that you're just such an abundant person? So this is my encouragement to you when there are challenges. And by the way, bless everything with love. Everything with love. Bless your bills with love. Bless your computers with love. Bless technology with love. Bless your clothes with love. Bless your money with love. Bless your furniture with love. Bless your body with love. Bless your car with love. Literally bless everything with love so that it can then feel appreciated. The energy because you're essentially surrounding the energy of love in your reality. And when you do that, supernatural things start to happen for you, like solutions come simultaneously with the problem. You have everything you need even before you know you need it. It's kind of like you pull out, your driveway and you start driving, and then out of nowhere it starts pouring rain, and then literally you turn around and then there's an umbrella in the back seat, right? Where normally you wouldn't even keep your umbrella in the back seat. So it's like those supernatural syncopated flow of just miraculous happenings and manifestations that open up to you because you are seated in the energy of love and light consciousness. So I'm Athena Lucene, and I am a galactic beacon of expanded love and light consciousness. I came to this planetary construct to guide you through your spiritual growth and through the spiritual application to forward movement of divine evolutionary consciousness. It is my absolute joy to support you. I look forward to receiving and responding to your comments. Please, if there's someone that you believe that can benefit or be inspired by this episode, please share in the spirit of love. For more information and for more tips on how to overcome the life challenges of a spiritually gifted person, please go to athenalucene.com, scroll down and click on the topic to get more clarity and receive a free video training on that specific topic. Again, it's my absolute joy to support you on your evolutionary and spiritual growth back to the universal oneness, the remembrance of the universal oneness and love and light consciousness. That's it for now. Abundant blessings and blissful moments.